Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we bring you the second and final part of our new series, where we will discuss what life was like in Poland under Soviet occupation. We'll explore how the Soviet administration affected Polish citizens and the impact it had on their lives. So, without further delay, let's begin. The beginning of Soviet occupation. September 17, 1939, the Soviet Union invaded the eastern parts of Poland. This invasion coincided with the German attack and was planned under the Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact. The Soviet army quickly occupied eastern Poland, disrupting the lives of Polish citizens. Establishment of Soviet administration. The Soviet Union set up its administration in the occupied areas of Poland. Soviet authorities removed local officials and established their own governance. The Soviet administration exerted strict control over Polish citizens and implemented the Soviet system. Impact on daily life. Deportation and arrests. During Soviet occupation, Polish citizens faced mass deportations. Thousands of Poles were exiled to Siberia and other remote areas. The Soviet secret police arrested Polish intellectuals, military officers, and leaders, with many being imprisoned or executed. Restrictions on education and culture. The Soviet administration reorganized the Polish education system and attempted to spread Soviet ideology. Soviet curricula were implemented in Polish schools and universities, while Polish language and culture were tightly controlled. The Soviets tried to destroy Polish cultural heritage and reshape Polish art and literature to align with Soviet ideals. Economic hardships. The Soviet occupation severely impacted Poland's economy. The Soviet administration took control of Polish industries and agriculture, redirecting production for the benefit of the Soviet Union. Polish citizens faced severe shortages of food, clothing, and other essential goods. Social and economic structures were altered, making everyday life even more difficult. Atrocities and persecution. The Katyn Massacre. During Soviet occupation, events like the Katyn Massacre occurred against Polish citizens. In this atrocity, the Soviet secret police brutally executed thousands of Polish military officers and intellectuals. This event was a profound shock to Polish society and deepened mistrust towards the Soviet Union. Forced labor. The Soviet administration forced Polish citizens into labor. They were sent to work in Soviet factories and farms under harsh conditions. These workers were denied fair wages or adequate facilities, and many perished or were injured under these brutal circumstances. Resistance movement. The underground army and resistance Polish citizens continued their resistance against Soviet occupation. The underground army secretly conducted operations and engaged in various activities to sabotage Soviet forces. They relied on covert radio broadcasts, propaganda, and military strikes. Political resistance. Polish leaders and intellectuals were actively resisting Soviet rule. Many Polish political parties and organizations carried out covert activities against the Soviet regime and continued the struggle for Polish independence. This resistance helped sustain hope and determination within Polish society. So friends, this was our second video where we explored what life was like in Poland under Soviet occupation. We saw how the Soviet administration affected Polish citizens and the impact it had on their lives. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel and like and share this video. Thank you.